What's up, y'all? It's Moochie, and I'm back with another video, and I'm talking about 61st Street. This is episode 2. I know I'm behind, but I'm going to catch up, and I'm going to fill y'all in and let y'all know what's going on with this series. This is episode 2, the Hunter, and the Hunted, and they are still on pursuit looking for Moses Johnson. Meanwhile, he spent the night in a dumpster and he's not doing good. He's suffering from PTSD because he's really in shock with everything that has happened and it's replaying in his mind. Meanwhile, Lieutenant Brannigan, he's going to try to spin the story his own way. He's going to try to spin this story his own way. He's going to make Moses look like a monster, and he's submitting this photograph to the press. And this was the video that was taken. Meanwhile, he could have looked through this whole video and saw that this whole thing was an accident, and also see that his partner did take a shot at Moses, but he missed. The police also have, Brannigan also has Joshua. They're holding him. They took him down to the docks and roughed him up a little bit. So he's scared out of his mind. He's a 15-year-old kid. He's scared. Not only did they take him, they went and got the mother, took her out of the house. And they're threatening her with all sorts of things. You know, you could lose your children, and we could charge you as being a queen pin, and this and that. And it's just really, really bad right now. But we also see that Brannigan also speaks to Logan. And he's telling Logan, look, you know what you got to do. So now he's letting them know that we don't have Moses yet, but we have his mother and the brother. And you know what this lieutenant did? While they took them out the house, he went in this house and put down a listening device, which you know is illegal. You can't do nothing like this. And then they put a listening device down in the house and hid it. And then they let them go home. So they basically held them there just to put that listening device down. Now, if this didn't have you shouting at the TV, you know it had me shouting at the TV. I was mad at this. I don't like this. I don't like Brannigan. I don't like him at all. He's a dirty cop, and he's just bad for business. He's bad for business, and I don't like him. They also want to make sure they get the clothes from Logan. And remember, keep in mind, he had that listening device, but he was able to get it off, get it in his bag, where he could find out what is on here and what was being recorded by his partner. We see Moses, he hooks up with one of his friends, and his friends is like, look, you know, the word on the street is you killed the cop. They looking for you. You can't be walking around looking like this. And I'm so happy I'm ready to cut these braids off anyway, because he's a barber. So his homeboy's a barber. He gonna cut his braids. And he ends up looking pretty nice after that to me. I like the way he looked. And anywho, meanwhile, they trying to find out where he's going. They trying to find out if the little brother knows. They want to know if Joshua knows anything. So they start following him around. And then one of the members of the nation picks Joshua up, and he tells him that, look, we're going to look out for your brother. We're going to get him a new ID. We're going to get him a passport. We're going to give him a couple of thousands of dollars and get him out of town. But they wanted to turn him into the police so they could go back to doing what they do and hustle on the street, because he made the block hot. So his brother was like gullible enough to fall for this. Meanwhile, the police is looking for him. The police is following him, and also his lawyer and Moses' mother, because they found out where he is now. So they're gonna try to locate him and get Franklin is going to try to get Moses turned in before anybody hurts him, because it's a hunt for a cop killer, and they'll probably shoot first and ask questions later. But Brannigan did some dirty, low down, dirty stuff to try to find Moses, and I was like not feeling that. Also, we see Franklin's wife, and she's putting her hat into the political field, and she wants to run for office. And she's kicking the facts that she wants the police department to fund it, because they're using these funds to hire more police instead of having youth activities and stuff like that. I understand the phrase defund the police, but I really don't care for it like that. I feel like they should be calling it something else, because this is we still need police, but I feel like they need to be trained better. And this reporter is listening to her speech, and also he sees when Franklin comes in, he sees that that's her husband. So not only he says some little snide remark. Not only do you want to defund the police, you want to represent a cop killer, and you're the lawyer for the cop killer, and that's how he said it. Didn't say it by the name, and he's already being accused, being charged as guilty, and he hasn't even gone to trial yet, and they're just saying he's guilty of this already. So he went with his friend. Moses hooks up with his friend Marquise, and Marquise says, "Look, you can't stay at my house, because they're gonna come to you first. I got warrants. You can't stay here." He came to the barbershop, got his hair cut. Marquise gave him a change of clothes, and he hooked dude up. He hooked up his hair and everything. But he tells him to go. I want you to go hide out at my girl's house, but you got to be out of here by a certain time. But the girlfriend came home early. The girlfriend comes home early. Joshua finds out that Moses got a haircut, so he knows he was with Marquise. And one of the Marquise co-worker leads him here, because Marquise got arrested when the cops came to the barbershop. They arrested him. He did have outstanding warrants, remember, but he's in county right now. He's in county. Franklin and the pastor hook up and make sure they get Moses's mother, and they go to look for him. And meanwhile, all of this time that this is going on, Brannigan hears everything through the wire that he had set up in the house. So he's like a dirty dog to me. I don't like this dude. I don't like him. He found out where he was. And it's just bad news from there. They know that it's a chance that Moses might end up doing 20 years behind this. And he was about to go to college. His life just changed in a matter of seconds. His life changed in a matter of seconds, and it's really bad. But Franklin and the pastor, like I said, they hook up with Moses' mother, and they go to meet up with Moses. And being that Brannigan hears everything, they beat Franklin and Moses' mother to the house. So instead of him getting turned in, it's a whole standoff that goes down between them. This one is telling him to run so he could shoot him. Run like your mother said. Run like your mother said. I was so mad at I really don't like this cop. I'm mad at, like, he's just bad news all the way around. Bad news all the way around. Shouldn't be a cop. And it's just like bad all the way around. Moses is scared out of his mind where he doesn't want to he's worried about this cop shooting him. He's like, don't shoot, don't shoot. So it's just like really bad. But the good part about it is Franklin came just in time to prevent this from happening, to prevent it from getting bad, and to prevent also from Moses getting shot by a cop, because that's just what they wanted to do. If not, they probably wanted to beat his ass real good. But thank goodness this didn't happen. It turned out where he was there to like diffuse the whole situation. The Brannigan had no choice but to put it down. He couldn't shoot him, and they took him in without incident. Now this is hard to say for that doesn't happen too often with black men. Either they get the mess beat out of them, or even worse. But they take him in without incident, and he gets arrested. And the last thing before he leaves Franklin, as his attorney, he tells him, don't say anything. Do not talk to anyone until I get there. I'm right behind you. And that's how the episode ends. So please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the hammer because you came by. This is a quick video. And my next video, I'll be bunching episodes 3 and 4 together. And we just going to do the what the heck moments with that, because those 2 episodes had me shouting at my TV. Now leave a comment. Let me know what y'all think about it. Did this show is very intense. Does it have you yelling at your TV being emotional? Because it does for me. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, and I will talk to y'all soon. Later. Ew.